everyone here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randle and Gobert are in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. And for Chicago, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
Outside McDaniels. I got him. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. 18 feet out. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Five to shoot. Vucevic's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Pass to White. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and the basket is good.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Here's Conley. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Edwards against White. Up top, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Over White. Edwards can't hit. Here's Buzelis. Check by Randle. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Outside McDaniels to the paint. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Oh, Randle put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Big man Vuce showing some quickness on that release.
Giddey against Conley. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Conley. No points so far. Offensive rebound. For 3, Randle. No luck on that one. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Giddey against Edwards. Dosunmu outside. Back to Giddey. For 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley passes to Gobert. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And when you foul Gobert, you really got to foul him, or he'll just power right through.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And that one misses. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's Giddey on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Here's White. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on White. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Outside White. Back to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Check by Randle. Good chance here for Vucevic. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. 7 points for Nikola Vucevic. Outside Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Randle. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
And yeah, Randle is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Vucevic, a screen on Conley. Conley against Giddey. White on the wing. Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. White, good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randle outside. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Randle over Buzelis. Randle can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Edwards against White. Edwards, the pass to Conley. This one for 3. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 5 now.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. McDaniels finds Randle. And here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
They set the pick. Dosunmu on the wing. McDaniels covering. Nice move. Dosunmu can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. Randle, the pass to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Dosunmu outside. Back to Giddey. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic, they can't stop the run with that one.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Outside McDaniels. Releases. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Buzelis. And Herter's subbed in for Dosunmu. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Randle. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Shannon's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Here's Giddey. No made baskets yet. Outside White. Outside Williams. Count that bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside, DiVincenzo to the inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
The Bulls have got 6 of 14 in so far. DiVincenzo against Giddey. Pass to Williams. Outside Herter. From deep, Giddey. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. Clark, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Outside Giddey. Now Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track. And Gobert with a block. Clark outside. There's the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Bulls trail by 6. Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
2 minutes.
Chicago passing it around. Herter can't hit. Minnesota leading by 6. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. There's 1:40 left in the first. The 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound. White looking it over. And he banks in the layup. White's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And 1:01 left to play in the first. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
You got to guard that big man from deep. Vuce, he can definitely splash from any spot.
Pass to Gobert. Reed for three. Nails it from three. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Count the basket.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Here's Shannon. He's guarded by White. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Gobert. Outside Reed. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. Trey Jones is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Collins in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon, guarded by Okoro. Reed sets a screen. Fires the 3. Shannon's shot is off. And the Bulls shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Huerter against Reed. Jones feels it out. Back to Huerter. Collins with a screen on Reed. Inside. Tipped. Randle with a steal. Here we go. 1-on-1 for 3. DiVincenzo. And he can't get that one. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Jones. Now Collins. Here's Huerter. Now here's Okoro. Clark covers. 4 on the clock. Huerter from long range. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Down low. And it's Randle with the jam.
Superior strength on display. Randle just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed in the post. Defended by Jones. Randle, good.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Okoro. There's Herter with the three. No good on the shot. Minnesota leading by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. The Sumu comes in for Okoro, and it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Giddey. Randle with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And the shot's good. Randle's got 12.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Herter. Still no points. It's Giddey on the wing. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Shannon. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Randle. And he makes it on the layup. Randle's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough. Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Herter. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's Edwards in for Dillingham. Randle outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Buzelis. McDaniels covering. Buzelis' shot is good.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And wow. I mean, Gobert had them fooled. The pump fake puts the defender totally off balance.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gobert. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Giddey. Guarded by Edwards. DeSumo outside. Here's Jones. Uses the glass on the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18. Randle finds McDaniels. He buries it from 3. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Back to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Jones with a screen on Gobert. Here's Vucevic. McDaniels with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Randle outside. McDaniels a screen. The 3. No good that time. Bulls trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. Randle draws the double. Outside McDaniels. From behind the arc. Here's Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple. Right side McDaniels. Up and in on the layup. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Giddey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Vucevic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Superb focus there from Vuce, accepting the contact like a champ.
When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vuce scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Consistently productive, Vuce can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
Conley passes to Reed. Edwards against White. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Chicago with a rebound. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Gobert against Vucevic. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And that one drops for him. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Conley. From Pete Giddey. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards with it, guarded by Vucevic. McDaniels passes to Conley. Let's go with a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. They set the pick. Here's Giddey. And again, Chicago, no good. Minnesota leading by 16. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. From deep. Drills it from deep.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
The Bulls shooting just 38% in this quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. White for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Conley passes to Edwards. 1:51 left in the second period. The kick out to Conley. Puts up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 19. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. To the wing, right side. 3-pointer, Vucevic. That one doesn't drop.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Conley against Giddey. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's White. He's got 6. It's Giddey on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. And it's Giddey missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. White against Edwards. White, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside Giddey, picked by Vucevic to get back on track. And it's Giddey with the 3. Giddey's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Edwards with it. Shoots over White. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nikola Vucevic has come to play here in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
Bulls trail by 20. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randle at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gobert. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randle simply does not give up on the boards.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, "I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything." And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, "I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders." Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Edwards against White. Picked by Vucevic. Shoots from 12. And the shot falls short that time. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Edwards finds Conley. Floats one up. Outside McDaniels. Vucevic with a steal. Dosunmu with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Dosunmu on the wing. Still without a bucket. Pass to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Minnesota leading by 23. Randle outside. Here's Edwards. 9 points in the game. The 3 is up. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. Dosunmu goes in. Here's the 3. And Vucevic hits from deep. Vucevic has got 22.
The ability to stretch the 4 is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
Conley passes to McDaniels. To the inside. Edwards for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 4 assists now tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the Bulls call time here.
Now on the court, your Hawk squad. Get loud and let them hear you. On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside White. Chicago passing it around with the step back. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
The Timberwolves lead by 23. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Edwards can't get that one to fall. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's McDaniels. Give him 8 points now. Fires from deep. The shot off that time.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Randle. Picked by Gobert. Takes a 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Isumu outside. Outside White. Now here's Giddey. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 6th rebound on the night. Out left to the wing. Randle outside. To end the drought. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And so here is Chicago. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Buzelis. Isumu outside. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Edwards. Now Gobert. 18 points for him. And the shot goes in.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's White. Pass to Giddey. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Giddey missing. And so Randle will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Back to Randle. Outside McDaniels. Launches a 3. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Giddey. Isumu outside. Vucevic in the post. He's against Gobert. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And Minnesota with possession here. Randle with it. He's got 16. McDaniels passes to Randle. And here's Edwards outside. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. White drives in, and here's Vucevic. It's blocked by Gobert. DiVincenzo against Jones. Vucevic with a steal. And he lobs it up. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
And Minnesota making a change here. Shannon's checked in. Minnesota leading by 20. Pass to Randle. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Buzelis. Checked by Randle. Fast break, Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
Now White. Pass to Vucevic. White with a screen on Gobert. Here's Buzelis. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Minnesota shooting about 40% so far in the third. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randle left side. That's miss number 7 out of 14 attempts. Chicago has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. To the middle. Vucevic, the pass to Dosunmu. Jones from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. It's been all Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Here's Shannon. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Bulls making a change here. Collins checked in. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Miller comes in for Randle. And for Chicago, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Outside White. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Miller, a screen on White. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one hits the back iron.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Outside Jones. White on the wing. 5 on the clock. To win the drought. And he lays it up and in. White's got 8.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
White with a steal. Down low. Here's Buzelis. Miller pulls it in. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over to Sumu. And he dunks it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. A minute 22 left to play in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Jones. Clock at 6. good. Great D that time from Miller. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
For three, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Buzelis no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. A slam dunk by Reed.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Jones. White on the wing. Oh, good D by Edwards. Oh, deflected. White with a steal. He stops. He pops. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The T-Wolves on top, running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1/4 to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Patrick Williams, Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. Randle outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Williams. And here's Huerter. Clark covers. Huerter gets the bucket.
You love to see that from Huerter. If teams are going to guard against his three-point ability, you have to make them pay and just blow by them.
Here's Shannon. Now Randle. Williams defending. Clark outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed for 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Huerter. Outside Giddey. It's rebounded by Minnesota. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. On the wing, Jones. Outside Huerter. Pass to Williams. Huerter, a screen on Randle. Just 5 on the clock. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Randle. Williams defending. Randle draws the double. Here's Clark. Rebound by the Bulls. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Collins with a screen on Clark. Pass to Jones. From downtown, gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randle's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jones in the post. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Collins. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Shannon. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Reed sets a screen. Randle, the pass to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's see what you got. Everybody get down.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's Edwards in for Shannon. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Vucevic, the pass to Jones. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 5. That one no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Inside. And they double up Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Williams against Randle. Over Williams. Randle can't hit. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Herter. Shoots over Randle. No good, off the front rim. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Randle draws the double. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Randle. Randle's got assist number 8 now on the night. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. The Sumu comes in for Herter, and it's Coby White in for Jones. Now here's DeSumo. Ingles defending. Vucevic, a screen on Ingles. 6 to shoot. It's stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Beranger. 2 shots.
That one's off. Shannon's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on the second one. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Reed defending. Count it.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Here's Dillingham. Reed sets a screen. Here's Shannon. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now Giddey to the paint. Intercepted. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Shannon. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside White. DeSumo outside. Picked by Vucevic. The 3. Sinks the tray. Vucevic has got 13 in the second half.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Pass to Beranger. Outside. DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Giddey. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on DiVincenzo. White for 3. And Beranger pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. To the inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. Jose, he's checked in for Shannon.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Beranger. At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Here's Jose. Off target from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
White with a screen on Reed. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Vucevic. Three-pointer, no good. Here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Reed. He's guarded by White. Reed against White. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Minnesota again missing. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Now Vucevic. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Buzelis. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Buzelis has got 9 points here in the second half. Minnesota leading by 23. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Berenger. Here's Juzang. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Juzang's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dosunmu outside. Chicago passing it around. Buzelis' shot is good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And the Timberwolves with possession here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Berenger.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Here's Dillingham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Juzang. Good defense by Dosunmu. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Vucevic. Pass to White. Here's Buzelis. Dosunmu for 3. They get it again. Vucevic uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got 32 points.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Outside Reed. It's tipped.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
And it's Giddey off the drive. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. It's been all Timberwolves. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Vucevic with it. No good there. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
I'm here now with Rudy Gobert. A big night for you offensively. What was working for you out there?
I just keep working every day to try to improve, and it's also I feel like my teammates are really looking for me, and I just got to make the right play most of the time.
You've earned their trust. Thanks, Rudy.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.